do now, stop whatever you're doing, because even if you're not going to choose to make this your own tonight, you've got to see it. I've worked here at HSN for more than 20 years, and I tell you what, I love doing jewelry more than anything else. I have never in 20 years offered an 11.67 carat solitaire in a ruby. I've never done it. I mean, think of this. When we do a 1 carat ruby, that's amazing. 2 or 3 carats, that's off the chart. This is over 11 carats, over 11.5 carats in a ruby. We've combined that back with a carat 37 in black spinel. We were supposed to be doing this at $249, and I've got to be honest with you, any day that we could bring in enough of these to make it a today's special at $249, it would sell out. But we couldn't because of the rarity in the nature of not just finding a ruby, but finding one this large. So I'm gonna give you all the information. We'll show you the matching pieces, but the key is the ring. I mean, this ring looks like there was some story that would revolve around it.
There is.
No, but it looks like there would be a fairy tale. It looks like something that a romance novel would revolve around. I mean, it is just amazing. And it truly is the definition of rarities because of not just the rarity and the coveted nature of the precious, gorgeous ruby, but the size of it, to put it back in this antique style setting and to bring it to you with black spinel. My producer just said, this is it. It will not last.
Okay, and the earrings?
There's 100 of these left, and we have, do we still have 5 through 10? We still have 5 through 10, and just so you know, 9 and 10 are single digits. If you want the matching, these are ruby earrings.
Ruby shaker, those are natural. Can I just say one thing? I'm so sorry to interject. With the ring that Connie is raving about, I want you to know that is not glass filled and that is not treated. So when there's a lot of glass filled rubies, and I present them too, you can tell because they have a maraschino cherry color. This is the pigeon blood red color of true ruby. The rubies within my shaker in there, and those shake and all those rubies are like little stars. Those are natural ruby. Now the top of the earring, we have filled it with glass, so I want you to be able, it's glass filled, and it's very common practice in the world of rubies. So when you look at the ring and you think that's almost 12 carats of natural ruby, not one thing has touched it except for man's hands to facet it. Isn't that amazing that that's coming from that pigeon blood red blue color? It's coming from God's earth. And we've set it in such a classic design so that this is gonna work on every skin color. It's gonna work on every shape hand. It's got that gorgeous vintage look to it. Even down the sides, which you can't see. Victoria, show the sides. There we go. Even down the sides, I've given you a double shank with a designer bar in between it. You've got the black rhodium metal. Nice job, girlfriend. That's not easy to turn a ring while you're being while you're on air.
Look at that.
Everything, and it's a low profile. Think about when you put your hands in your purse. Think about when you put your hands in your jeans. You know, we need low profile.
But can you imagine, Carol, you have this on, you're at, you know, a girl's night out, you're holding your favorite beverage, and your girlfriend goes, what is that? It can't be a ruby. Oh, yes, it is. You say, oh, yes, it is. I mean, honestly, no one that you know has an 11.5 plus carat ruby.
And the interesting thing is, when I was wearing it today, someone said to me, I was actually at the nail salon today, I had a little time off, and someone said to me, they're like, is that a ruby? And I said, it is a ruby. It's actually a natural ruby, like from God's earth ruby that hasn't been treated. They couldn't, calling all the girls over, oh my gosh, I felt like a movie star today. Everybody was looking at the ring. And you know, when you talk about price, it doesn't matter because it's the impact, it's the feeling that you are wearing a ruby of this size and quality and how chic the ring is.
Okay, they just told me we have 70, I think 72 of these left. 66, I'm sorry. 5 through 10 available. This will be sold out. And Carol, this is not one, I understand this is not one that we can bring back, is it?
I can't imagine we're going to bring it back, because how else are we going to get to be able to source the ruby? I'd love to bring it back. Honestly, I would. But to be able to source a natural pigeon blood red ruby, if you look closely